Okay, so greetings everybody. How y'all doing out there today? It's your favorite dark skinned chick, Rashida Strober, aka the world's first dark skinned activist. Rashida Strober, aka the inventor of dark skinned activism. And this is an impromptu video live Google Hangout broadcast. I just decided to make it. I just invited a couple of people on Facebook to tune into this live broadcast. So just bear with me for a few seconds. I'm gonna try to give these people a chance, because sometimes when the spirit hit me, you know what I'm saying? When the spirit hits you on something, you just have to move on it. You just have to do what the spirit is telling you to do at that particular time, because it's important. So that's why I decided to go ahead and make this video, make this live Google Hangout live, so that people could watch, because I feel that the subject matter is very important. And like I said, when the spirit hits you, you just have to move. You can't wait. You just have to do it now. The power of now. That's very important. So I'm trying to give people a minute to tune in and come watch, because like I said, this is very important. So just bear with me so I can let other people on Facebook that I just invited tune in to the program. Okay, y'all, can y'all do that for me? Otherwise, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I actually had a very productive day. I just got back from the park, taking my daughter to the park. We had fun. She enjoyed it, playing around, running around, Lauren and stuff. So it was real fun. So I hope y'all had a very good and productive day. And I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. So I'm just going to give people a few more minutes, and then I'm just going to get right to the meat of why I'm doing this live Google Hangout, folks. Okay? So just bear with me. Okay. I'm just here on Facebook promoting this impromptu live Google Hangout. So that's what it is, guys. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and get started in a few seconds. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And if you tune into this broadcast and you missed the first part, you can just go back on YouTube, because immediately after we're done, this will get uploaded directly to YouTube. So I was on Facebook and I run across, and I want to say real quick, this is the person that made me aware of this. Her name, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Her name is Kirsty Vanessa Johnson. I saw she shared an article about this young man. His name is Joshua Williams. Joshua Williams, remember the name? And here's the thing, guys. I just did a live Google Hangout telling you guys about how dark-skinned people are treated differently in the criminal justice system, and about how light-skinned people and white people, they benefit from their light skin. Okay, so I be going about my day, minding my business, and these instances, they just continue to pop up. Okay, folks, and this is another case where I've proved once again, not even me proving, it's just the society in general that has proved once again that dark-skinned people are discriminated against, that dark-skinned people do not get treated the same. And I'm just gonna get right to it. Joshua Williams is his name. And I want you guys to remember his name. I'm gonna give you guys the address. The information is also gonna be somewhere in the description box. I want you guys to write this brother, because I'm gonna write this brother today. When I finish making this video, I'm gonna let this brother know that I support him, that, you know, he's not forgotten. And like I said, shout out to Kirsty. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, sister. She's a sister that lives in the UK, I believe. Vanessa Johnson. She's the person that made me aware of it, because she shared it on Facebook. Okay, the brother name is Joshua Williams, and he's in prison right now. He got 8 years, which is the longest prison sentence ever for the type of crime that he was charged with. Now, if y'all watch my Google Hangout, y'all know how I talked about these non-dark-skinned women. They were black women that benefited off of light-skinned privilege, non-dark privilege. They killed people and they got off. But here's the case of this young man. He committed a crime supposedly because, first of all, he was a part of the Ferguson protesters with the situation where the young man got killed in Ferguson. And so as a result, the judge, he was saying like he felt like the judge was trying to punish him for his activism and gave him the longest prison sentence ever. Because I want to make sure we understand this. Gave this young man, 20 years old, dark skin, the longest prison sentence ever for the type of crime he was charged with. And he did not kill anybody like those non-dark skinned women did who got off. And if you didn't watch that video, go back and watch that video. It's right there on my YouTube channel. But this is what I'll be saying about how dark-skinned people are treated differently. This is another case, an example. It's right in your face. So what I'm asking you guys to do is to please write this brother. If someone starts a GoFundMe, we need to donate to this brother because this young man has gotten 8 years. He's going to be 28 years old if God don't bless him to get out of prison. Something don't happen to break through where God allows him to get out. This young man going to be 28 years old because he's dark skinned. Because I'm telling you right now, if that was a white person, and perhaps if that was a non-dark skinned person, a non-dark skinned black person, they wouldn't have got that amount of time. They wouldn't have got that amount of time. By the way, also today, I just found out from my stepdad, shout out to this young man. This is somebody, he's not a family member of mine, but there was a white man that picked up his son, a white pervert, because that's what he was, picked up this man's son. He found out where the dude lived, went and busted in his house and basically handled it. He called the police on this white pervert and he ends up going to jail. This is the shit that I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? This type of injustice has got to stop. And I'm telling you guys right now, this is nothing for me to be an activist. I've been on the front lines protesting these types of things concerning black people, black men, black whatever color for a long time. The internet is just another way for me to do this. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make this video. I want to make this live Google Hangout because I want you guys to write this young man and let him know that he is not forgotten. You see this? A lot of people talk the talk, but they're not willing to give up their lives. This young man gave up his life. He's sitting in prison right now for what he believed in. Let me do a quick screen share because I want y'all to see this and I want y'all to act. The dark-skinned activist wants you to act. Activism is about acting, folks. I don't want y'all to just watch me and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Oh, I'm glad she's bringing this information. I want you guys to write this young man and let him know that he is not forgotten. Let him know that his work is not in vain. Support the young man. You got young people out here that's engaged in all kinds of foolishness. But here's a young man that reminds me of the Black Panther Party and the protest that they did. And just recently, David Rice passed away. He went to prison, and it was I can't remember the other person's name, but he died in fucking prison. When I found that information out, I fucking literally sat there and cried, y'all. This man died in prison. He didn't commit the crimes. It was evidence upon evidence that he didn't commit the crimes, yet he rotted in prison and died. So what we gotta do whatever we can do to help and support these brothers that's going out of their way to stand up for black people. We cannot turn our backs and we cannot walk away. Everybody that's watching this, and I'm sorry to yell. I'm sorry, I'm not yelling at y'all per se, but everybody that's watching this, you should be making a video. You should be making a YouTube video talking about this man. You understand? You should be sharing the information with your Facebook friends. It's a lot of things we could do. We don't have to just sit there. I mean, when I seen that post on Facebook, I was about to go. I got to go get me some more glasses at Vision Works. But I said, you know what? I'm finna stop. Because this is important. I would want somebody to do this for me if I was locked away for fighting for my people. Or if my son or my brothers, you understand? We got to start being for real and serious about this. We can't just sit back and talk. Let me screen share real quick, y'all. because I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see what I'm talking about here. And by the way, thank you for taking the time to watch this. Okay, this is the young man right here. His name is Josh Williams. I got the information here. He gets the longest prison sentence ever. And what they're referring to is for the type of crime that he committed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can read the article. Williams was, let me just read over it. If y'all want to sit here and listen to me, which I think you should, let me just read over what this article is saying. Williams was among the many protesters who confronted violent cops to say no to police brutality after the murder of a young Black teenager, Michael Brown, in 2014. He was arrested and charged with first-degree arson and second-degree burglary. Now, we probably know them with some trumped-up charges. How you go from being a protester to being charged with first-degree arson and second-degree burglary? But anyway, let me keep reading the article. The audacious African-American was sentenced to 8 years in prison at the Eastern Reception Diagnostic and Correctional Center in Bonne Terre, Missouri. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but if I'm not, oh fucking well, that ain't important. It is the longest prison sentence so far compared to other Missourians who have committed the similar crime. He has already spent 5 months and still left without 7.5 years to complete his sentence. According to reports, a judge, John D. Warner Jr., sided with a prosecution request to make an example of the young activist, Williams told the Huffington Post. The protesters came to support me, and he didn't like that. So he gave me 8 years. Is that fucking fair? We should all be outraged, folks. Let me keep reading. You gonna make an example? I saw this happen to another protester in St. Petersburg back in early 2000s. Anyway, even though Williams is in jail, he still fights from inside against injustice and police brutality. So if this young man could be in jail and fight against it, and we're on the outside, we should be fighting against it too, because it could happen to you. Prior to everything, I had been working. This is what he says. He says, this is a quote from him. Prior to everything, I had been working with youth, and that's still in my heart. I'm going to continue to fight for other people in the world. Although I'm in here, I'm still fighting in here. Keep strong with it, and I'll be out soon, he said. And so judges now outrageously sentence Black activists to create fear and make people sit and rot. Sit at home, and not stand against police brutality and injustice in our communities. Y'all look at this young man's face. Out here fighting, young, fighting. But he goes to prison and gets locked down. We can't forget our brothers and sisters in prison. And I'm telling you right now, if he was, because the other day, I just watched this Chinese dude. He killed his father and got the fuck off, folks. We still on this Google Hangout. I'm sorry I'm yelling. I'm so sorry I'm yelling. I need to find that dude. I'm finna type it in because it was on Dateline. Asian. I'm finna find him. I'm finna find him for y'all. He killed his dad and got off. And let me tell you something. The judge threw out the damn case. God, I wish I could find this thing for y'all. Anyway, it was a Chinese dude. He had all the backing of the community. And the judge, I wish I could find this thing. I wish to God I could find this thing for y'all to see what I'm talking about. When I talk about this non-dark privilege. He was going to Cornell University, had money let me type that in, from Cornell University. He had his friends raised $50-something thousand to go towards his get out of jail fund. When he finally got to the end of the trial, it was a mistrial. And the judge threw out his case. to where he could not be tried ever again. And this young man killed his father, folks. Now you got this black activist in jail, ain't killed nobody. I'm trying to go through this so I can see if I can see it. Y'all gotta bear with me. Y'all gotta bear with me because I'm trying to find this for y'all because I want y'all to really understand what it is I'm talking about and why I'm so passionate about what it is I'm talking about. Oh my God. I wish to God, I wish God would let me find this because it's not fair. It's not fair. And I was just watching it the other day because I was doing my research about the non-dark skinned people that commit these crimes. And because they're non-dark skinned, they get off. They get off, folks. It's just as plain and simple. There is no other way to say it. Anyway, I can't find it. But the bottom line is this. Let me go back to this young man right here. If he was light-skinned, whether he was light-skinned Chinese, whether he was light-skinned black, even whether he's light-skinned Hispanic, he would not be sitting in prison. And if he was white, he damn sure would not be sitting in prison. We know this. So the question is, folks, what are we going to do? What are we as black people going to do? Are you guys going to write this young man? I got the address right there. It's Joshua Williams, number 1074002, Eastern Reception Diagnostic Correctional Center, 2727 Highway K, Bonne, and I might be pronouncing this wrong, Bonne Terre, and that's BONNETERRE, Missouri 6362288. I'm sorry, 8. And I believe I'm going to scroll down to the comments here. There it is right there. I hope you guys can see that. This is the address right here. And this is the person on Facebook, shout out to her, that made me aware of what was going on. So you guys, please support the young man. Let him know that his work was not in vain, because we got to let these young leaders know, these young activists know that their work is not in vain. You understand, folks? And if you want to get that address, you can go back and get the address. I wish to God I could find that Chinese guy on Dateline that did that. Oh my God. Hold on, just bear with me, because I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. And I cannot find, oh my God, it was on Dateline NBC. Y'all know that news magazine show that they report a lot on people that are killed and murdered and that kind of thing. But what they're also exposing is non-dark privilege. They're exposing this to the people. It's right there in your face. Because if you watch some of these shows, you see clearly. God, I wish I could find what this dude. I wish I could find that episode. I cannot find that episode, guys. Anyway, if you guys, I'm about to stop the screen sharing. If you guys, thank you guys for those of you that are continuing to tune in. If you watch these episodes, they're telling you that it's not a fair game. It's not a dark-skinned game. Dark-skinned people, and this is why I say, I'm saying this to the youth, to the dark-skinned youth, do not commit crimes. Don't commit no crime. Deal with these fools on an intellectual level. Get as much education as you can. Deal intellectually. Be ethical in all of your dealings. Because if you enter into the criminal justice system and your ass is dark-skinned, you are not going to get a fair shake. You know, and with the Joshua Williams situation, like I said, I just ran across his situation today, and it just immediately made me think about this Asian young man that had all these rich white people supporting him after he done killed his father. Yes, I'm repeating that again because it bears repeating, because I don't think that sometimes we are really understanding the importance of this. I don't think we're understanding. And I think that we need to be doing something about it. It's not fair. Like I said, the dude raised this white chick that he went to school with at Cornell. She took it upon herself and raised $50-something thousand. He had all his classmates in the courtroom with him. The judge was on his side. You can't fucking tell me that if he was a black youth, a dark-skinned black youth, that it would have been the same. They would have buried his ass under the jail. What you gonna do if it's your kid? What you gonna do if it's your brother or your uncle? What are you gonna do then? What does it take for us to wake the fuck up and do something? That's all I'm saying. So again, I want you guys to please write this young man. As soon as I get off this Google Hangout, I will be writing my letter and letting this young man, Joshua Williams, know that I support him. And I'm going to keep supporting him because what he did was right and just. It was righteous. He's working for a righteous cause. He's working for you black people, 20 years old, 20 years old. We got some of us out here that's older than that and ain't finna lift a damn finger to do anything for black people. All we care about is our damn selves. You know, but here you have a 20-year-old. It reminds me of myself when I was 20. I was out there on the front lines, didn't give a damn. I don't know. It was only by the grace of God that I never got locked up for protesting, but I done been involved in a lot of fucking protests. I'm telling you right now. So I got an immense amount of respect for the young man because he's fighting for black people. Now, what are you going to do for him? What are you going to do for him? Are you going to fight for him? All it takes is, like I said, a simple share on Facebook. Put his picture up. Put his profile picture up. You could do so many things. We got social media. You can make a video. You can share the information with all your friends on Facebook. Most importantly, though, I want you to write this young man because I'm pretty sure him being in jail, 20 years old, it would mean the world of support if the people get behind him and supports him and he knows that he has a level of support from the people. So this is my challenge to you, those of you that have taken the time to watch this, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all for that because y'all ain't have to stop what y'all was doing and watch me. I'm sorry for yelling. Forgive me, it ain't directed towards y'all. It's just a bunch of bullshit. When I think about this young man and others like him that have not committed violent crimes, they're not out there molesting children like this motherfucker, excuse my language, this motherfucker, this white motherfucker picking up this man's son. He find out who he is, go and knock on the door, and now they got him in jail. What kind of criminal justice? Really? Really? That's not justice? Anyway, Joshua Williams is his name, folks. Number 1074002, Eastern Reception Diagnostic Correctional Center, 2727 Highway K, Bonne Terre, Missouri, and that's spelled BONNE TERRE, Missouri, 63628. Please, please, please stop what you're doing. Write it. I don't care if it's one line. I don't care. I want this young man to be flooded with letters of support so he knows that he is not forgotten. Okay? So I want to thank you guys. And also, please share this video. That's another way. Share the video with people on your Facebook. Share the video with people at your email. Share it on YouTube. Please. You know, please. I'm begging y'all, literally, please. The lives of our black men, our young black men, is lying in the balance here. And it's representative for all of our black men. They just sitting, they just rotten. The prison system was created really for black men. Y'all got the Parchment Farm. Check out that book, Parchment Farm. It gives you the history. It tells you. It tells you what the history is. Everything that you do counts, folks. We can make a difference. Don't let nobody make you think that you can't make a. Motherfuckers try to tell me I can't make a difference. Motherfuckers try to tell me what the fuck is a dark-skinned activist. Well, a dark-skinned activist is on here right now speaking to y'all about darkism, dark-skin discrimination. In the case of this young man, Joshua Williams, who's got the longest prison sentence ever. The research, the intellectual research, the scholarly research has backed it up, has proven that dark-skinned people get longer prison sentences. than non-dark-skinned people. And here's a fucking case right here. And I just told y'all about, like I said, on my Google Hangout on Sunday, I let y'all know about 4 non-dark-skinned women who killed black men, and they fucking got away with it. Now you tell me that that's not making a difference. You tell me that bringing this information to the people and putting a laser fucking beam on it and calling it out ain't making a difference, because it's wrong. And if it's wrong, I stand up for what's right. If you wrong, I'm calling the bullshit out. If I'm wrong, then call me out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person to where I feel like I can't be wrong. No one's right 100% of the time, but I damn sure tell y'all this. I'm right about this. You can't tell me that it's right for these non-dark motherfucking killers that done killed these motherfucking black men, and they out walking around living their motherfucking life while you got this dark-skinned young man in prison, ain't killed no motherfucking body, but he in prison gets the longest fucking prison sentence. It's bullshit. Straight up and down bullshit. I'm done. That's all I got to say. All I need you guys to do for me is to please write that letter. Please, I'm begging you, write that letter. Once again, I'm gonna get off this camera. Joshua Williams, number 1074002, Eastern Reception Diagnostic Correctional Center, 2727 Highway K, Bonne, B-O-N-N-E, Terre, T-E-R-R-E, Missouri, M-O, that's the abbreviation, and the zip is 63628. Please write this young man now. Soon as you get off this camera, off this Google Hangout with me, do not wait. Do it now. Do it now. The power of now. The young man needs our support. And it's representative of the support of all the young men that are locked up in prison for non-violent crimes. And the young women, young, old, it don't fucking matter. The ones that have died too. This bullshit has got to stop. I'm done. Thank y'all for watching this broadcast.